Hello everyone, it's Peter here from ex.ScreenProtector. How you doing, guys? So today we've got ourselves a treat. This is an old Toshiba laptop. That's a vintage laptop. I don't know what year it was released. I know that it's really old because that comes with Windows XP as far as I remember. Yes, that's XP. But this laptop, if you work with laptops, you remember this laptop maybe. If you haven't been working with, I'll show you only what sockets has. So we get a LAN and where it is here. So we get a LAN and we get a phone connection. Okay, so you can dial up. With this, you've got on this side you've got VGA connector. So not many devices you can connect nowadays to this one. You've got USB 1.0 and a power adapter, which is 15 volts and 5 amps. It's a huge adapter. It's taking quite a bit of power because it's an old laptop. Yes. Now this is just a security lock, so it's not something great, but it's, you know, it's okay. Here are two 1.0 USB ports. Here is, I think, I1394 or something. I haven't seen this for ages. No, it's S400. Okay, whatever. And PCM-CIA socket here, so you can have card on PCM-CIA if you would need one. Now, what else do we have? We've got here at the front headphone and the mic and the headphones. Here jack 3.5mm. You've got on-off Wi-Fi, which is a just on-off switch. Just press it towards left or right and it's just on and off. Oh, now it's off, now it's on. Here is just an old-fashioned, you see, that's how you turn and you make volume up, volume down. That's literally how it was made. And here you get a DVD rewritable, which is good actually, which is slow as well because that's USB 1, and you get a pen. Why you get a pen? Because this model comes with a touch screen. Okay, so this is one of the first probably touch screens which came out, and this laptop is not just a regular laptop. Yes, this is a now you see. This laptop is really special. Now you can use it with your screen. Plus you get a whole menu here which you can use as well. That's an on-off button. You just slide it and then you turning it on, or if you hold it for a long, it was off, I remember. Here is a fingerprint scanner, and here you get all those things, additional ones. You can Google. I will leave this model in the title. But what I wanted to say is this this is only Core 2 Duo or Centrino or Core 2 Duo. This is not a great, not a great laptop. It has probably only 500 meg of RAM, or maybe I've upgraded to 1 gig. For sure it probably won't take more than about 2. It's a Windows XP tablet, PC edition. And the battery, I remember, was really weak, like really poor. It's Intel Core 2 Duo T550, 166 gigahertz. I found only one faulty on eBay, and that's only 25 quid. And I can say that for most people it will be no wow, because it's only Windows XP. But for old gamers, like people who like vintage gaming, you can put Windows XP here. Probably you can put Windows 98 as well, which with half a gig of RAM, or if you can upgrade it, you'll have 1 gig of RAM. This is a good gaming machine, especially that this comes, let me put it back to pieces, okay? Especially that you've got a full size SSD here. So I placed here 120 gig years ago. I don't remember when. I think I've replaced the mainboard here because for some reason I don't remember now. It was too old. I was a warehouse manager on that time. So it was working to the very last day. So you've got an SSD. So with SSD you can put, SATA, yes, connector, which you can put SSD. So that's a good thing. You know, we don't need to use this old drive. And that's why this is, you know, this is quite interesting tablet, laptop, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to put some older Linux maybe on it first, because I don't have a key to Windows XP. So I would have to look at my old disks. Maybe somewhere I will have license for Windows XP. If no, maybe I can get it from the internet, or maybe put some other version. And I would like to check, because with 500 gig of RAM we are unable to put anything modern, you know. Well, we could, but we don't want to put, like, we don't want to put GNOME environment here, but we could put XCFE or whatever it's called, and that one is lightweight, you know, with even if it has 512 or 1 gig of RAM, this is still capable of doing some work if we can get some modern kernel of the Linux. So yeah, I will be looking to do several things with it. First, it has to boot up. I don't know if it will boot up. 2, the battery is completely dead, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty much sure, because I remember it was dead on that time, and that was years and years back. We're talking several years back, and we've got 2023 on the day of recording. So yeah, I don't know what you would use it for, but I want to keep one older laptop. This has really good resolution. What resolution it had? Let us check, because that was 1400 on 1050 on that small screen. The screen is only like 12.1 inch. So this is quite, you know, quite impressive for this old laptop with Windows XP. You can say that was one of the top of the line years back, yes? Plus it has a docking station, so it was built to last, because that's mean, if it has a docking station, that's mean it's not just a house cheap laptop, yes? So that's why I want to keep it. I don't want to get rid of it. I want to find or buy power adapter, and as well what I want is, well, what I want, it's more what I can do. This battery is dead and you can't get it anywhere. The model is, it's Li-ion battery pack, model number Papa Alpha 3191 Uniform Dash 5 Bravo Romeo Sierra. It's 10.8 volt, 4700 milliamps. Of course, nowadays you can get 18650 maybe fitted in. And do I have one? Okay. Let me check. Either faulty ones, but they should fit. Look, it's slightly too big because it's just the size of the enclosure. So 181650 is 1860 that would fit, but not those. And then 10 volts, you need only like 3 of them. So yeah, you can get the idea. If this we could make 1, 2, 3, then we could fit 3. Yes. So I'm just wondering. I don't have petroleum at home, so I can't open it. And if I would open it, I would crack it open. So I don't want to damage too much of the packaging. You can't open it with a knife. My experience telling me that if you want to open it and do the least damage, what you need to do is you need to drop petroleum here. You can use even unleaded or diesel, you know, just a few drops. It should start to melt the glue, and then when it starts to melt the glue, you can start to pry it. Yes, pry it open. I don't mind to damage it, but as long as I can put it back and have it useful. Yes, I don't have to have the best look. I don't have to have, as long as it's functional, yes, and it's working fine. And I want to keep this laptop as original as possible, but I was thinking, what I can use it for. I've got my oscilloscope and I wanted to switch to Linux only. Yes, I'm no fan of Windows. So I was thinking maybe, just maybe, that's just my thought, that I could keep maybe Windows XP if I can run an oscilloscope on it, yes, before I'll invest like £500, or we will start Inte.Team and we will have funds later from people coming in and while buying all the faulty stuff and buying spare parts to fix them, then I will be buying tools as well, yes. So then buying an oscilloscope, but not for now. For now, it's no way I can do it. So for now, I can only use some Windows. So I was thinking that I can try if the software from the oscilloscope would work on the laptop, on Windows XP. Then I could keep a Windows XP on it. I would put an SSD here. It doesn't have to be big one. I would put maybe dual boot, and I would put as well Linux with a newer kernel. I got one old SSD. No, that's not an SSD. Oh, here, Intel. It's a really old SSD. It's 40 gigabytes. For Windows XP, 40 gigabytes that will do. So it's not a problem. Even for Windows XP to be true, 5 gigabytes will be enough. So I was thinking maybe 10 gigabytes on the Windows XP, and maybe the rest would go to the Linux. Who knows? That's an old Intel SSD. For sure will be quicker than the one which is here, because that's the battery. So that's what I was thinking. And then maybe I could install some old games as well, because that's Windows XP, so you can. Or maybe we could play with Windows 90 OS, second edition. Second OSR was Windows 95. Yeah, that's a long time. But what I want to say is, maybe I could have Windows 98, Windows XP on it, and a Linux. Maybe we will see. It's a fun project. I meant to do it with Apple, but till date, yes, I haven't done it. And now only because my hot air new one is coming and the spare parts for the old one to fix it. And even I'm talking with circuit specialists with the brand which I'm having, and they are keen to help. That's new for me, because usually these companies don't want to help you out. So maybe this company is a good one, and if they are as good as they try to help, then I would rather buy more of their stuff, because I know I can count on the help. What's going on? I was trying to put my fingers there, and when I was putting my fingers there, they start to go off. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, it's an empty one. Nothing's here. It's just a compartment. Curious what it was used for. If somebody knows what this one was used for, please comment down below. I would like to know it, because here you get this pen, but this is too big. It won't fit inside. No way, Jose. Okay, so what this one is for? You can't hide your mother-in-law here. What is this for? I'm quite curious. Why? Anyways, so that's it. So yeah, I want to do a few laptops which will have good batteries, good chargers, and they will be always ready to go. I need one vintage, and I was thinking about doing that MacBook Pro as well, because that MacBook Pro with 4 gig of RAM, I think it is, which probably I might upgrade even to more. You know, maybe even if I won't install Ubuntu with GNOME desktop, maybe I can install something else, yes, on it, and I just need to find more time to do it. For now, I've catalog, I don't know, catalog, yeah. I've put into inventory 2 boxes of spare TV parts, 1 box of cables and adapters. I've cleaned here. There is no more mess on the floor. You can't see everything. It's no more as it was. See, you can walk there. You can access the radiator. So it is a huge step here at home. I've got in a spreadsheet a list of all the stuff which went into the boxes. Laptops are in 2 boxes as well over there, old laptops. But apart from this one, I don't have anything that, you know, old and nice. I think I will have 1 more for Windows 98, I think. So that would be all what I have from vintage laptops. And I'm tempted to buy one of those, just 1 more, just to have spare parts maybe for 10 years in the future, who knows, but it's faulty on eBay, so maybe I'll buy it. Oh, look, now it's going off. That's not nice. That's not nice. Thinking maybe it can. Okay, I'll do it after, because this fell off and doesn't want to go in. Doesn't. So yeah, so that's the plan. Look, our fella over there. He doesn't want to smile to us. What's the problem? Maybe too much of something, you know, and now looking into the wall, you know. But I'll speak to him about it. Has to face us, yes. So yeah. In the next few days should come hot air station, so I will record a video about the new hot air, because that has suction for the fumes, which I'm curious how it will work, and that's about only 90 quid for the hot air. So I'm curious if it's worth the money, because I thought I'll buy Aten, but Sorin bought it, and it has a air pump and it's loud, and you know, I get used to my, you know, I mean he got a fan, and I want the air pump, and I'm speaking with CSI with circuit specialists, yes. Maybe they can advise me what pump I can replace it with, because if I would be able, I will buy additional light on the shelf and have it ready if that pump would die, and then I would only worry about the heating elements and maybe capacitors again after some years. But then I will know that I can fix it, you know, just straight away. Guys, that's it, because I'm talking too much and talking. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Please comment down below if you've got any advice about this Toshiba, because that's a special laptop, you know, that's not a regular laptop. I have it for sure over 10 years, and probably more than that. Today I've spoken with a guy who I met in 2008 when I came to the UK, and probably I have it since 2008 or 9. So it's 2023, guys, so and I had it used. I didn't have a new one, and I couldn't fix it because of the mainboard issue, and then I replaced the whole mainboard, and on that time I didn't do micro soldering, so maybe if I would have this mainboard right now, maybe I could do it. I don't know. Yes, I got a programmer as well. Maybe I don't remember what was wrong with that mainboard, but at the end of the day I wasn't able to fix it, because on that time I went only into the IT and electronics repair were, but on the really like a swap component level, yes. and so I went only in the recent years to the micro soldering. That's why I'm no expert with, with many stuff with electronics, as Stevie B is, or Telmac. Don't remember the other guy. Is nice guy as well. Yes, but I'm getting there. Yes, I'm getting there. So yeah, will be more of those more professional videos once I will catch up with that. But anyways, thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and hope you have a great 2023, or the next one if you're watching it later. Take care. Bye bye.